It's planting day!
Woohoo!
So excited, it's finally here. I've got to get these tomatoes in the ground. They are so big.
Along with everything else.
Yeah.
So we are gonna get busy at it. Oh, by the way, welcome to Stiver's Homestead.
We're excited.
Yeah, we got a little excitement going today. All the work, all that greenhouse work,
Yep.
monitoring the weather, heater, water. Whew, here it is.
Yep.
Today's the day.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've never had plants that look this good at this point to put in the ground.
Yep.
So it's a little bit of pressure. I think they'll be fine. They're all hardened off. They're all healthy. So
They better be. We've sold a few.
yeah.
No, they're good. They look great. Like she said, these Bonnie's Best are the best tomatoes we've ever grown ourselves.
And it's thanks to the greenhouse. The greenhouse has made, I mean, it's a game changer. It has completely made this season 10 times what we usually have. So
yeah, if you're new to us, this was our first year with the greenhouse. If you're curious in it, it's a cattle pedal greenhouse. Check one of our latest videos. We'll link it below if you're curious to build your own for the future. But yeah, let's get to planting.
let's go. All right, so we are gonna take it one bed at a time right now. I've had a really hard time deciding how many of these plants I started that I can actually use and how much actual room I have without putting them too close and harming them, so. So right now I've picked out 19 tomato plants. As you can see, they are very healthy. These are all Bonnie Best. So my goal with this bed is to be my canning tomato bed plus slicer. This is really a family bed. So I'm gonna have another whole bed of tomatoes, but they're gonna be different varieties, some tomato or cherry tomatoes and some Romas, stuff like that, different varieties. Hey, hi. But this main bed that I showed you right here is going to be the family tomato bed. So our family, our in-laws, which are down the hill, our other, my parents, which are down the road, and another friend that lives down there. So with this bed, we can hopefully produce as many tomatoes as we need for our family. So that's what we're doing at the moment. So we are gonna dig our deep, deep holes for our tomatoes. It does get hot and humid here, not as hot and humid as other places, but we want to get the best success. So we're going to plant them deep. We're also going to use the egg trick for the first time this year. Jess and Maya at Roots and Refuge, we got this from them. She puts a cracked egg in every tomato hole. So we are going to try it and hope that it'll give us a little bit more success. A lot of people swear by it. A lot of people do it as part of their routine. So we're gonna try it and see what happens.
We got to, right?
Yeah, we have to. I mean, what do we have to lose?
Oh, one thing that we're gonna do a little different on a couple, we're gonna throw a duck egg in a few. We're gonna mark it, see how it does and compare it to a chicken egg.
Yeah, we have 24 fresh chicken eggs. So we're gonna need a few more than that. So we're gonna use some of our duck eggs. So it'll be an experiment.
Put the egg in there.
Ray's gonna put the egg in for us. Just drop it in. Good job.
We're gonna crack it a little.
Why?
There we go.
Oh, I want to see what's in there.
And first tomato plant is going in. These beds are 12 inches deep, so this is probably 10 inches of a hole. We've already pruned it as much as we want to. Like I said, we're not the hottest and most humid place, but I think this will be good for our area. So first plant is in. Woo!
Jen got all the tomato plants in there. I had to get on a call, so she took control and did a great job. My job to plant the cucumbers. So we're going to do 2 cucumbers on each side, or on each trellis. So over there and then right here. And we're doing transplants. So let's get these bad boys in the ground. So cucumbers, they're not like tomatoes. You're not gonna pluck them all the way to the top and bury them all the way to the very tip top. They're not gonna root all the way down the stem. So we're gonna do these more normal, like you would plant. I'm falling over everywhere. I hope y'all can hear from the wind. But it's basically, we got them in these little grow bags. These are smaller than what the tomatoes were in, but we're gonna basically get them to where, about right here, you can see. We want them to continue to grow on that trellis. We're gonna get them go up this, start training them up it, but let's get them in the ground. They are in. Where are they at? There they are. So something I forgot to mention right before I did that. Space them out about 18 inches as well. Where we're going up and not out, it's gonna be plenty. Honestly, you could do 12 inches apart. But we're just doing about 18. That's a full raised bed, folks. We are about to have a surprise visitor, aren't we?
Yes, we're so excited.
Wind. I'm sure y'all didn't hear that. We have a surprise guest that's pulling right up here in just a minute. Who do y'all think it is?
We're excited to see him.
Hi.
Who's the surprise? The hesitant homesteader. How about that?
Bet y'all didn't expect that one.
So I'm sure a lot of you all know them. If you don't, please go check out their channel. It'll be down in the description below. It's the Hesitant Homesteader. They're awesome people. They were coming back from Tennessee on their way home to Ohio. So they stopped by to say hey, but for those of you that don't know, I'm gonna let you let them introduce themselves real quick.
You wanna go first? All right, I'm Jenna. We are in Northwest Ohio and we are just figuring out homesteading. We're pretty new to it, but yeah, come check us out. We would love to share what we're doing too.
Yeah, and they're, like I said, they have a really cool channel. They got a lot of cool stuff going on. Please make sure you go check them out. We're hopefully going to send them home with a bunch of plants that we have that we just can't get rid of. So they're going to get some of those. Yeah. But yeah, we wanted to make sure y'all saw it. We're going to spend our last little time hanging out with them. But go check them out.
They're awesome. Wish we had more time together, but hopefully we can meet up again soon.
That's right.
It's really not that too bad of a drive.
Yeah,
so
it's really not bad.
We will have to meet halfway sometime.
Absolutely, for sure.
A couple hours. So.
Our friends just left. It was so cool meeting them. We've been talking to them on YouTube for months, really, since we just started YouTube, and it was really cool to meet them in person. And it's always so much fun meeting people that you've been connecting with, and also kind of sad all the time because all these friends that we meet are so far away. But it was nice to spend some time with them and get to know them a little better, and hopefully our paths will cross again soon. I think we're both going to HOA, so that'll be cool.
Yeah, and we're not too far away.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're right above us, stay right above. So, you know, I'm a lot closer than some folks and everything. So
they were headed on their way back home, and hopefully they have a good, safe trip. And y'all definitely be sure and check them out. You'll love their channel. They're just a great family. They do some awesome stuff. They have a beautiful house and a beautiful homestead. Hopefully you can hear me. This wind is insane.
We don't have rain. We have 100-mile-per-hour wind. It is crazy.
Yeah.
Our poor tomato plants.
Yeah. Wow. We might fly away.
Gosh.
We're gonna go out and do some more planning, and we'll show you what we get done.
Might be sending our plants to their death, but all right, let's get to planting. So we decided that we weren't gonna plant anymore for the day. So I just showed you all everything that we got in the ground. So we got 19 tomato plants, 4 cucumbers, and then we removed some of our lettuce. When we first put that lettuce in, we had not had the cattle panels up, so we weren't fully designed on what we were gonna do. So we harvested that, we just ate it for dinner. It was fantastic. We left quite a few in there, but that's where we got 2 or 4 more cucumbers that are gonna go. And we're also probably gonna use some spots for some peppers and stuff. So we still have these 3 beds, which one is gonna be designated for Jen's tea garden, which will be really cool. They're about ready to go on the ground. That other bed right there is gonna be for our more variety planted tomatoes. So everyone that you just saw is Bonnie's best. We love to can and we love slicers. So they're just your very plain Jane, normal, big, round, red tomatoes that we love. So that's why we planted so many of those. So what's going over there is gonna be cherry white tomatoes, those purple tomatoes, whatever they're called, Romas, pink ox hearts, beef steaks, Ace 55s, so many. So, and then I don't know, we still got some planting to do. But we had a good day. We got a lot planted. We got to visit some friends at the Hesitant Homestead. We had a really good day, and tomorrow we'll get back in planting. Hopefully this wind calms down so it's not as vicious on our brand new transplanted plants. So we'll get that finished out tomorrow, and we'll show you all how that goes. But I hope you all enjoyed today. We sure did. It was a beautiful day here in Kentucky. I hope you all have the same thing going on. It's time to start growing some fruit. Oh, one thing I forgot to tell you. Our peas are starting to flower and we got some pea pods going on, so that's really cool. Can't wait to start getting those rocking and rolling. The pole beans are doing good, and then of course the broccoli, our purple cauliflower, is already starting to get there, so just thought of that, had to throw it in there. But all the stuff's doing amazing. The greenhouse is starting to get empty, which makes us sad but also happy. And I think that is it for today, y'all. So I hope you all enjoyed. We'll probably see y'all tomorrow. Until the next one, bye.